Hello and welcome to the Midday Update. These are the top headlines from a newsroom today. His Majesty to preside over military parade for the 51st National Day. In regards to COVID-19, 51st National Day celebrations in schools cancelled. 2 Dhofar University faculty members selected among top 2% scientists of world. Export displays unique fossils found in several governorates of Oman. 5 arrested for theft in the Sultanate. US entangled in COVID-19 vaccine mandate dispute as cases rise in cold weather. European countries introduce new measures to curb surge of COVID-19 cases. Pakistan, Sri Lanka depart for Zimbabwe to take part in ICC Women's World Cup qualifier. And lastly, Neymar to miss Argentina-Brazil World Cup qualifier. These are the top headlines from a news studio today. Let's see how the weather looks like in the Sultanate of Oman. Mainly clear skies over rest of the Sultanate with chances of late night to early morning low-level clouds or fog patches over governorates of South Sharqiya and Al-Wusta. With that, let's see how the temperature looks like in rest of the governorates. Muscat will be sunny with temperatures between 21 to 30 degrees Celsius. Musandam is expecting thunder lightning with temperatures between 22 to 29 degrees Celsius. North Al-Batna will be partly cloudy with temperatures between 20 to 28 degrees Celsius. South Al-Batna will be sunny with temperatures between 21 to 29 degrees Celsius. Al-Buraymi will also be sunny with temperatures between 19 to 30 degrees Celsius. Ad-Dahira will also be sunny with temperatures between 19 to 30 degrees Celsius. Ad-Dakhliya will also be sunny with temperatures between 20 to 30 degrees Celsius. North Sharqiya will be sunny with temperatures between 18 to 30 degrees Celsius. South Sharqiya will also be sunny with temperatures between 21 to 29 degrees Celsius. Al-Wusta will be sunny with temperatures between 20 to 32 degrees Celsius. And lastly, Dhofar will also be sunny with temperatures between 23 to 33 degrees Celsius. Welcome back to TTV. You're watching Midday Update. Now, before we start with the local stories for today, let's see how the COVID-19 situation looks like in Oman. The Ministry of Health has registered no deaths in the Sultanate today, which means the total deaths remain at 4,113. However, the health officials have registered 4 new cases of COVID-19. With this, the total confirmed cases now stands at 304,441, which also includes the total recoveries of 299,864, as well as total deaths of 4,113. In the last 24 hours, the health officials have also received 11 new recoveries. The Ministry of Health has urged all the citizens and residents living in the Sultanate to follow the precautionary measures issued by the Supreme Committee and the Ministry of Health. And now from a local desk. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq will preside over the military parade on Thursday. According to the statement issued by the Oman News Agency, it said that His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq on Thursday will preside over the parade that will be held on the military parade ground in Al Murtafa camp on the occasion of the celebration of the 51st National Day. The 51st National Day celebrations have been cancelled in all schools of the Sultanate of Oman to prevent the spread of coronavirus. The Ministry of Education said that in the interest of containing COVID-19, limiting its effects, adhering to precautionary and preventive measures, and stabilizing the epidemiological situation in the Sultanate of Oman, the Ministry has received a circular from the concerned authorities regarding not holding celebrations for the 51st National Day. The celebrations cannot be conducted with gatherings and socializing, as it may result in an increase in COVID-19 infections. The ministry also added that it is requested to abide by this decision and take the necessary measures in this regard. As a result of countless efforts invested by the Dhofar University in encouraging researchers to indulge in impactful research to serve the community and to achieve the research vision and mission, 2 faculty members from the university have been selected among the top 2% of scientists in the world by Stanford for the year 2021. The exhaustive list containing more than 190,000 researchers from around the globe has been recently released by Stanford. Dr. Mazharul Islam from the Department of Chemical Engineering, College of Engineering, has been selected for the 2nd consecutive year under the Single Year Impact Indicator, while Dr. Samin Ahmed Khan has been selected for the first time under the Career Long Impact Indicator. Dr. Mazharul Islam has completed his PhD from Kyongpoong University in South Korea and remained as a postdoc fellow and later contract professor in the same institute for 2 years. Dr. Mazharul Islam has published more than 90 articles in the field of nanomaterials, biopolymers, and nanocomposites in renowned international journals. Dr. Samin Ahmed Khan, on the other hand, has done his PhD on the quantum theory of charged particle beam optics from the Institute of Mathematical Sciences, University of Madras, Chennai, India. He has single-handedly developed a unified treatment of light beam optics and light polarization using quantum methodologies. The Ministry of Heritage and Tourism, in cooperation with Petroleum Development Oman, opened on Monday the Omani Geological Heritage Exhibition themed Sustainability and Job Opportunities. The exhibition is held at the Museum of the Frankincense Land in the Governorate of Dhofar and will run until the 15th of December 2021. The opening ceremony of the exhibition, which coincides with the 51st National Day celebrations, was held under the patronage of Sheikh Mohanna Saif Al-Lamki, the Deputy Governor of Dhofar. Assistant Director General of Museums at the Ministry of Heritage and Tourism told Oman News Agency that the exhibition includes various corners specialized in the geological sector. The exhibition displays unique fossil dating back to different geological eras and found in several governorates of Oman. 5 expats have been arrested by the Royal Oman Police for stealing from a commercial store in South Sharqiya Governorate. According to the statement issued by the Royal Oman Police, it stated that the Police Command of South Sharqiya Governorate, in cooperation with the Directorate General of Inquiries and Investigations, arrested 5 expats accused of committing a crime of theft from a commercial store. They were arrested with the equipment that was used in the crime. The stolen item was valued at more than 10,000 Omani riyals. Police Command arrested 4 people charged with embezzlement and theft from the warehouse of a company in the Marmul area. In another incident, the Oil and Gas Facilities Security Police Command arrested 4 people on charges of embezzlement and theft from the warehouse of one of the companies operating at the concession site in Marmul area. They had in their possession the stolen goods valued at large amounts. The legal procedures are being completed against them. This was all from a local desk for today. It's time for us to take a quick commercial break, but stay tuned as we have more updates coming your way from International Desk. Welcome back to TTV, watching Midday Update, and now from our international desk. As the cold days set in, the United States is again seeing a surge of COVID-19 cases, though deaths and hospitalizations trend lower, while the federal government's vaccine mandate consistently faces legal challenges and sectoral resistance. According to the New York Times, the 7-day average of confirmed cases of the pandemic stood at 80,885 nationwide on Sunday, with its 14-day change striking an 11% rise. COVID-19 related deaths were 1,113 on Sunday, with the 14-day change realizing a 16% fall. On Monday, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, commonly known as CDC, updated that 226,607,653 people have been received at least one dose of COVID-19 vaccine, making up 68.3% of the whole US population. Fully vaccinated people stood at 195,120,470, accounting for 58.8% of the total. A total of 29,338,966 people, or say 15% of the fully vaccinated group, have received booster shots as well. U.S. Surgeon General Vivek Murthy warned on Sunday during an appearance on Fox News that parts of the country with colder temperatures could see a resurgence in the coronavirus this year if vaccinations do not increase. He argued that the impact of the virus would be significantly reduced in areas with the high vaccination rates, saying that a couple of things that are critical for people to keep in mind, and number one is if you are vaccinated, your chances of both getting sick and transmitting the virus to someone else are much, much lower, he said. With Europe now the epicenter of the COVID-19 pandemic, European countries are introducing new measures to curb the surge in cases. From Monday, Germany's capital Berlin will ban unvaccinated people from restaurants, bars, cinemas, and other entertainment venues, the city said on Wednesday. However, outdoor events with more than 2,000 people will also be off limits to unvaccinated adults. Meanwhile, in Austria, as of Monday, unvaccinated people are only allowed to leave their apartments for essential reasons such as purchasing groceries, visiting a doctor or pharmacy, or going to work. The isolation measures will be in force for an initial period of 10 days, but Austrian Chancellor Alexander said the provinces could set even stricter rules if they wished. The Dutch government announced on November 12th a partial lockdown for 3 weeks, with restaurants, bars, and essential shops having to close at 8 p.m. local time. In addition, the Dutch government reintroduced mandatory social distancing of 1.5 meters in places where no coronavirus entry pass, negative test certificate, or proof of recovery is required. Britain will extend the use of a third booster dose of a COVID-19 vaccine to residents between the ages of 40 and 49, with the aim of boosting their immunity ahead of the cold winter months. Currently, the third dose in Britain is available for citizens over the age of 50, those with health problems, and health workers who are in daily contact with the virus. Meanwhile, Norway announced on Friday it will offer a booster dose vaccine dose to over 18s and give municipalities the option of using digital COVID-19 passes. French president, on the other hand, has urged people to get a booster shot. A campaign will be launched at the beginning of December to encourage people aged between 50 and 64 to get the booster shot, he said. Moreover, France has decided to toughen the conditions for entry to the territory. Once again, it's time for a quick commercial break, but stay tuned for more updates from our sports desk. Welcome back to TTV, and now from a sports desk. Pakistan and Sri Lanka on Tuesday departed for ICC Women's World Cup Qualifier 2021 to be played across 4 venues in Harare from November 21st to December 5th. Pakistan, along with their West Indian counterparts, began their journey for the tournament after the two sides played a 3-match ODI series at the National Stadium, which concluded on Sunday. Sri Lanka women's cricket team, led by Chamari Atapattu, left the island for Zimbabwe to take part in the tournament. According to the statement issued by the Pakistan Cricket Board, it said that the National Women's Selection Committee has announced a 15-player squad and 3 travelling reserves for the World Cup qualifier from the 18 announced before the West Indies series. Pakistan and Bangladesh will also feature in a highly anticipated match on the opening day of the showpiece event on November 21st. The 10-team tournament gets off with a set of warm-up matches on November 19th, after which the South Asian rivals will play at the Old Hararians Club on November 21st. Brazil forward Neymar will miss his team's 2022 FIFA World Cup qualifier against Argentina because of a leg muscle injury, the Brazilian Football Confederation has said on Monday. The 29-year-old was ruled out of Tuesday's clash due to the pain in the adductor area of his left thigh, according to the official statement. In fact, a CBF statement read that Neymar Jr. said he felt insecure about the situation, and as there is not enough time to carry out complementary exams, the technical commission decided to rest the player, who will not travel with the team. Meanwhile, Argentina manager Lionel Scaloni confirmed that Lionel Messi would play, playing down concerns about the 34-year-old's fitness. With this news, we have come to the end of the episode for today, but stay tuned as we'll be coming back again tomorrow with more updates and latest news your way. Keep watching TTV.
You've just heard the live feed from the TTV studios on TFM 95.4. Let's talk.